Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Back with Dead Space. Day 2 of the spoops. Dead Space. So, yesterday we made it to chapter 4. So, we're probably gonna at least try to get down to 4 more chapters, even though they're gonna be more lengthy. But I imagine I'll probably breeze through this, because I'm breezing through it a lot quicker than I anticipated. So, at that point, it's like, should I not have just played on hard mode? Never mold in this house. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and it wasn't as big a deal as I thought it was. Let's go ahead and get back to the spoops. Let's see, we're good in terms of... ammo. Got enough med kits to... well, med packs, but pretty much the same thing, really. So, we should be good in terms of that. Ooh, we need more credits. I also want to check out what's our security. Okay, it's only clearance for one. I just want to go back there and see if there was something I missed. Which I don't think so, because I think you need at least security 2 clearance for certain things. But I just want to make sure. Plus, things should be fine to get around. I say that, but then there'll be some enemies that'll come nearby. See, are we in here? Okay, so it's probably in the bridge I'm thinking of where security clearance 1. Oh crap. I think there might be an enemy nearby. Oh, there is. There's a necromorph. Excellent.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Excellent.
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannons. They're a mess. I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now. That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CCC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Of
Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
And how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. We're into the debris field. We get the ADS back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
See, that's locked, so I can go that way. So, we have to head this way. Alright. Might as well make a save. See, I need level 2 security for this. I see they were not finished with what they were doing here. Let's see. Stop on the ground, get credits. Let's see. We're good in terms of credits, ammo. All right.
You okay? At least containment and life support are holding. So far.
Oh, you know, doing fine. Level 3. Okay, then. Wait, is this gonna be the turret section? It's like one of the aspects I don't like that much about the remake, where like, it's fine, but I do like the turret sections in the original much more. Hey Taylor, how you doing? Thanks again for inviting me to the Discord server. Are you here to scare me though? Yeah, we go. You're gonna send Louis to my house to steal your food in your fridge? Oh boy. It definitely sounds like something Louis would do.
No, keep that rifle close. What's that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him. His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right. I should. The hell with him. years. Johnston too. At least she was spared becoming a monster.
We're gonna fix this, Hammett. For them.
Yeah. Come on. The ADS cannons.
Poor guy. I wish I had equipped. There's a armored set that I got with getting the deluxe edition of this game. When played during moments like that, when Isaac doesn't have his helmet on, he doesn't actually have a head. I thought it was a glitch, but apparently it's a rare thing with an armored, a cosmetic armor set. I thought it was funny.
Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing is shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good. Isaac, about what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the marker. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company, maybe. But shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
And you upgraded yours already?
Yeah.
Have I played Metroid Dread? Yes, I have. But that was the thing. Metroid Dread was what really got me to want to try Metroid again. Because I wanted to get into the Metroid series when Samus Returns came out. I got that for Christmas. I played it for a little bit, then I didn't really play much of it later afterwards. But then once Dread came out, once that got revealed, I wanted to try Metroid again. I really liked it. Dread is definitely a really good game. It's my favorite game in the series. Gameplay's perspective, good level design. The music's probably like the weakest aspect of Dread, at least when compared to the other Metroid games. I guess some good like music, but it's not like Super or Fusion. But nah, Dread's a really good game. I definitely recommend it if you want to get into the Metroid series. I love Dread. Donkey Kong used to be my favorite series among Nintendo's IPs, but then once I played for the Metroid series, I really liked it. Because the Metroid series was like rarely any game I didn't like. Well, except for the NES one. But Zero Mission exists, so we're good.
I heard something up there. Something big. Watch your back.
Now I just wait for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. I was hoping we'd finally hear something about Prime 2 Echoes Remastered, because Echoes is my favorite when it comes to the Prime games. I haven't played the third one yet, but that's more so because the motion controls just... I've tried them out because Metroid Prime Remastered had a bunch of different control schemes, and I thought, oh, finally check out these pointer controls. People say it's like, this is the definitive way to play Metroid Prime. I'm like, doesn't really feel like it. But, you know, different strokes, different folks. Yeah, they gave me Echoes. I needs it. I needs it. But I understand. It's not like... But I understand, like... Metroid can be very intimidating at first, like, if you're not used to Metroidvanias. Considering it's more about exploration than it is combat.
If we don't fix the ADS cannons, I'll be piloting a cloud of shrapnel.
They had Metroid Prime on Switch. Curious it'll have the other trilogy too. I imagine so. Although I've heard with rumors regarding Prime, like the second one and third one just going to be more so up-res ports. It's not going to be like Metroid Prime Remastered, where I hope that's not the case. Because I want to see what Prime 2 looks like in those graphics. Oh. Then again, I'm just spoiled now, after seeing what Metroid Prime Remastered is like in... Because it's weird, it's a remaster, but it's also a remake? More so a remake because it uses new assets, but it's the original code from the Wii version. So it's not like different. So at least like mechanically or control wise, like it is with Reignited or the Insane Trilogy. Which I also noticed Laggy hates for some reason. I don't know, I don't mind the Insane Trilogy. Although I do prefer Crash 4. As far as, like, Activision Crash Bandicoot. Just from, like, an art style and controls perspective. I also love that unpopular opinion where Crash 4 is a fun game. Which I know some people hate me for that. Same Luigi Remaster on 3DS. We'll love to see that, too, on Switch. I imagine they're probably going to port over the GameCube version. If anything. Unless they do port over the 3DS version. But that'd be cool. I still find it odd that Dark Moon's coming to Switch, because I don't know why. I only say that because I think, like, Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, I like some aspects of it. More so from a gameplay perspective, but when it comes to the first Luigi's Mansion, I like a lot more. From, like, its atmosphere, the non-hand-holding level design. Also, the fact that it doesn't interrupt you a bunch of times. It's so old. But I will say, Dark Moon definitely does the boo thing a lot better. The boo aspect in the first one is just so tedious. It just... it gets so boring after a while. Hey! How's... hi. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, Martine. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow for the Spoop-A-Thon. Like the original one on the GameCube. Yeah, although because I haven't played the remake on 3DS, just from like some gameplay perspectives and just... I don't know. I always had the original, so it just seemed kind of pointless. Why would he smite me? Yeah, you can woo-woo. I'm not laggy. I don't have a problem with people going woo-woo. Lots are always a running gag with me and him. It's like I go a woo-woo or a wo-wo. He always just times me out. It's like, yeah, you can go woo-woo in this chat. We're not laggy. We don't punish people for doing that. Well, Laggy's not here, and besides, he's an engine. I mean, so is Taylor. So... I don't know, Yoshi, that's kind of rude. Yeah, I don't get why he doesn't like anime or stuff like that. It's like... I thought he does it more for, like, jokes, apparently, so... Oh, crap! Oh, this one. This will be easy. I could have told a friend of mine the trick to killing this. Then I was like, nah, I'm gonna just not tell him. Yoshi, you'll be surprised how easy this game is now, thanks to New Game Plus. I really should just play this on hard mode. Then again, I would have limited saves, so I don't know about that. Lego Man. Oh, that's a new one. We're all simps in this chat. Oh, that's right, you're a cat bat simp. Dog. Oh, you're a crash simp? Noise. Thought Laggy was a Tana simp too. Laggy's sniffing Tana's bra or something. Yeah, apparently he sleeps in Tana's bra, so... He's saying Tana mains don't deserve nice things. I don't know, Laggy. Are you saying you don't deserve nice things? Because I'm getting some mixed messages.
Sounds like a good doctor. This is Twinkle. The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost. God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The issue is in crisis, you cut us off. By Maritime Law Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kine, hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. Hold on. Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you. Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my ship! You, Ben. You saw I was trying to help him. Doctor, you just killed the captain. We have to take you in. Can't. If the others from the church get hold of me. Stop!
Damn. Isaac is so much buffer in the remake, and you like that? Yeah. I forget if he talks in the original. Because I remember the second one a lot more compared to the first one. Now, I do remember, like, some changes in this compared to, like, the original. Also, I just like how this armor looks. It's so cool. But yeah, this remake is really good. They had some differences to it. They had some, like, little puzzle aspects to it. So it's not like a complete one-to-one remake, like it is with Reignited or the Insane trilogy. Try to see the Ron Yoshi. I am a Pasadena Pasa simp. Get it right. Well, Mitsuzune simp as well, but different franchise. He needs a Snicker? Indeed. He could always use a Snicker. Let's see what to go with. Nothing with the plasma cutter, since I already have everything filled out. My original plan was to just do, let's just go with plasma cutter, but then I felt, you know, might as well see what the other upgrades are like. Making him buffer was a good choice, and he originally used to look very skinny, but in the remake, he's taller and buffer. The boy got a hell of a glow up, indeed. I imagine it's like they just took ideas from Dead Space 2. Because there are like a lot of aspects of Dead Space 2 are in this. Like how they replaced, one thing I'm glad they removed from, they did with this remake, because I always wasn't, like, the hugest fan of the gimmick they had, as opposed to the Iron Man flying, like they had in Dead Space 2, because they replaced that with that gravity jump, which just felt very clunky. So they definitely made some good changes in this. Okay, EA, give me Dead Space 4. I want that. Because I feel like they're going to do a remake of Dead Space 2, which feels redundant, in my opinion. Because, like, what are you going to do to make Dead Space 2 even better? Oh, I see that. I will do a redemption. Let's see, pumpkin. There we go. It's good to see the cringe light come in. This is true. Join the pumpkin gang. It's like at that point, it's like, just give me Dead Space 4. Unless the only one I would want to see him do a remake for is Dead Space 3, where they remake the game into actual horror. Now, that would be nice. Although my own experience with Dead Space 3 was just a demo, so I don't like the full experience. Join the pumpkin gang. I mean, I'll openly admit, I see Engine Brio as a married couple. I mean, given they work for Cortex, they could definitely. They could definitely. You just have the mutating maniac, and then you have the guy with the rocket on his head. Dr. Cortex! I don't want to be with Bria. He's a scaly. What are you talking about? I invented scalies. Never played Dead Space 4, but it looks cute. Oh, it definitely is. It's usually my favorite among the survival horror games. Yes, even more than Resident Evil. Then again, that's a series I try to get into, but I only ever liked 7. Just because it's actually scary, but I do like aspects of RE2 Remake. Really good game. That's a game I need to give another try, because if I put aside the lack of horror, I do like the enemy variety compared to 7. Bold of you to put it out there for the whole world to see. You gotta have an engine doctor in your name if you want to be Cortex as minions. Dr. Ned Climax. Dr. N-word pass. Oh boy. Oh, have you played I think you've said you played Rayman. Do you have a favorite Rayman game, Martine? Dr. Nintendo. Wait, so they got rid of Dr. Mario? He's gone? Why didn't you tell me this, Yoshi? Ooh, Rayman 3. Good taste. Ooh, you got some good taste in Rayman games. I love how with the Rayman DLC they did for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I loved how they brought back the combat fatigues, which is the one thing I was hoping they would do, because it just would make sense for like a RPG. I'm hoping they're gonna work on the next possible Rayman game, because seeing how well they did with the DLC, they seem like the perfect developer for the next Rayman. So, the fact they made it not look like a simple palette swap, they actually gave some personality to the look of the combat fatigues. Like how they made the hair look like those I'm not sure what Rayman game that's like a reference to, but to me it looked like that cereal straw thing that was a trend at one point. Hands down, the best Rayman game ever. Anyway, gonna go shower. Might show up here and there. Alright, Yoshi. Best of luck. Good play too, but got stuck because you kept glitching. Oh, what version? Was glitching. Probably like Rayman 3, not fucking Origins. Reminds me of Digimon World for PS1. We had a scratch on this. We couldn't progress in the game. Some places froze the game. Oh, damn. That sounds like my experience with the demo for Medieval 2. Because I had the demo disc that had Crash Bash, Year of the Dragon, one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, then Medieval 2. And whenever I boot up the Medieval 2 demo, the game would always... it would just freeze, no matter what. Oof. Ripperoni. Although, I think the game... although I think my PS1 was saving me from being scarred with that game. Medieval 2. Who the heck wants to play Medieval 2? Well, there's some neat aspects, but the first one's just much better. The PS2? Oh, it's a Revolution. Which I hear apparently has like a hub world. That game's always... Rayman 2 is interesting. Whenever they port it, it's gonna always have like something different about it. Like Dreamcast version, you had like a completely different level select. PS1 was just the voice acting. I'm not sure what's different about the N64 version. Does anyone like... oh, I love those games. Oh, it was? Okay, that's good to know. Imagine the frame rate's much better on PS3. It's not like one thing I heard about the PS2 port. It's just like, at certain times it just had inconsistent frame rate. But yeah, Taylor, I love the crap out of the Godzilla games. I wish they'd make a new one, but... I guess kaiju stuff isn't that big enough to warrant a new one. Well, there was a PS4 one, but we don't talk about that one. By chance, Taylor, have you played War of the Monsters? It's kind of similar to those Godzilla games, but it was made by the Twisted Metal developers. Wait, what? Oh. I guess I still had to do something over here. Thank goodness there's this. Otherwise I'd be lost. Oh, I see. I didn't think the elevator would be activating here, of all things. There we go. Okay, so I gotta go for here. Guess we'll reload, just to be safe. Brio, what happened? Cortex made me wash his... Brio, what happened? Cortex made me wash his back. What are you looking at me for? You're the new stooge. Yes, but Brio, I'm not supposed to do this stuff. It's your job to clip his toenails. Don't give me the war flashbacks. What are you two talking about? Oh, nothing, Cortex. Yes, Cortex, nothing. Let's see. Down the rabbit hole we go. Is there any crates I can get? Oh, there is. Oh, there's credits out there. Let's see. Can I stay in here for a brief period? Oh, I can. If I didn't have the upgrades for the suit, I'd probably be having a... I'd be struggling a bit with the oxygen.
Isaac, I'm reading electrical hazards on the floor ahead of you.
60-year-old dead player.
Cortex made Brio clean up his mess when he was allergic to Wumpas, whatever it was. He either had explosive diarrhea or vomited everywhere. Brio is in pain. Oh, for sure. The fact he can even stand Cortex after all that. He's a trooper. Oh, hi, Necromorphs. Wait. I was about to say, how did you not spot? Like, I was right in front of you. Let's use Ripper. The fact that Cutter can actually do fire damage now, it just makes the flamethrower so much more redundant to use. Then again, I always use it for the smaller enemies anyway. Elmer hates his job, but it's Brio. Pretty much. Oh. I hope those are dummies, because that would be creepy if those are actual people. Oh, it's actual people! Okay. Let's just move along. Let's see. Grab on. Anything else in here? I always like to do a burrow search in these rooms. Welcome to Cortex Castle. Thanks for bringing your fucking rats. Came with them, Cortex. What do you mean? Exactly. Oh boy. That just shows how dirty his boots are. Damn it, Cortex. Clean your boots. No, wait. Just make Engine do that. Since he's the monkey boy. Duration. I guess that must be duration of how long he can use the blades for. Ooh. Flamethrower. Line gun. One of the best weapons. In Dead Space 2, you can cheese the final boss if you know what you're doing with the line gun. And it's a good thing, because it's the most annoying part of Dead Space 2. How long the animation goes when you're caught. Fabrio was the monkey. That is true. Especially how he looks in Crash 4. He could, you could say he's a monkey. And people would take you serious. He is the lab monkey, so it's more than likely. Still waiting for Laggy to get off his Rumble addiction and to play Donkey Kong Country Trilogy. I'm still waiting for the man to get back in some Bison of Isaac. I'm waiting for him to play something besides Rumble. Which I don't mind. It's like, he is a streamer, he can do what he wants. But I also would love to see the man play some Monster Hunter. Like, I'm gonna bug him until he plays it. Brio do look a monkey, though. That is true. And he smells like 1, 2. I'm just gonna keep on hitting him up in the DMs. So you're like, Laggy, when are you gonna play Monster Hunter? Laggy, when are you gonna play Monster Hunter? Non-stop. I'll just woo at him so many times. He'd be like, Dreadclaw, why are you like this? It'll be payback for him putting Ripperoo's Joker-looking skin in C tier. Bruh. I like how he even puts like Coco in her own tier. That is so based. It's like, I'm not that huge a fan of Coco, but you don't see me put Coco in like her own tier. Why are you like this, lag? Speaking of which, when is that brat gonna get nerfed? When is that brat gonna get nerfed into the ground? Justice for Ripperoo! It's like, no, don't nerf Ripperoo. Nerf Coco. She's the real problem. Not the dev's fault people can't learn to get good against people that just spam the bombs. But yeah, it's not that hard to deal with Ripperoo. The only time it's hard is like if you have to deal with the up-close combat, since his kicks have good enough to where you can basically just stun lock people. Although for some reason, like, his kicks don't feel like they do that much like a stun lately. I don't know if that's just me, though. It's like, he doesn't feel like as impactful with his kicks, like when he first came out. Let's say they nerfed that as well. Ooh.
got an update. Power diverted from mining administration network. That's one. We still need more power.
Oh, shit.
More systems security.
Wait, did they revive? Oh, they did. Ah, it's dead anyway. The basic, I like how that enemy has like that's such a cool gimmick in those, where it can bring enemies back to life. Especially cool design. That's like still one aspect Dead Space has over Callisto. Yes, die. Also, I gotta remember when Ripto comes out. So I know for sure I'm gonna grind out for him. Really? Goes Super Saiyan? Really? Oh wow, he really does. So I guess he's the closest to Goku in Rumble. Well, if he was broken, for sure. Oh, I know what that is. That's probably the contact. Bria goes Super Saiyan for Cortex the boss. I am the superior brute being Cortex. You are only just a tool. Because I invented you. I was in the first game. And then he just pulls out some kind of like shock trap. Oh, Brio, you are but a simple, naive tool. I'm a tool, you're the tool. Oh, jeez. Karen heard me say the word tool. Yes, that totally explains the screaming. That was totally a Karen. Let's see, in our save point, might as well. Karen wants the manager. They always do be wanting the managers. Well, it's weird. I never really experienced a Karen at my workplace. I always hear the stories of the Karens, but I've yet to experience one in person.
What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they took up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
Didn't take you for a believer, I think.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
Damn, Isaac. Never experienced one in your old job, maybe because you was a dishwasher. Thank God. Yeah. Again, dealing with the front in general with like any retail job, it's always like the worst. There's always like some kind of bitch making a deal. Like my first day at work, I was my job was to be stocking shelves. This lady just came up and asked me, sir, do you know where the relish is? Sorry, ma'am. Yeah. Sorry, ma'am. This is my first day. I don't know where it is. So you don't work here? It's like, no, it's my first day. Some people these days, there's no common sense among the peoples. Yeah. There's no common sense. But if it was a job like that, you can get away from people like that. Yeah, there's always like some kind of sass. You dealt with a bunch of incompetent customers, so lazy to put wagons back when it's right in the front of the store, making us have more work to do. Yeah, or like, they simply can't read when it comes like a buy one, get one free kind of deal. Or this is the most dumbest thing, it's like, some lady was putting groceries up on a, register, even though it wasn't even open. The light wasn't on, there was nobody there. It's like, you would think you would go to a register that's actually open. But no. It's like, then they were making a big deal, like, you know, you could have told me that no one was there. It's like, hello? The light wasn't on. What do you think? I don't know what's with people in the majority's mindset when it comes, like, thinking, like, the way retail employees are. It's like, we're nice people who are just trying to make it for our lives, the minimum wage, and yeah. We are not your monkeys. Yeesh. Was there like any other registers open at the time, or were you just like the only one, Taylor? So it does suck that kept happening. It's like, she wants to take a break. Let her take a break. They thought it was a bright idea to put the cashier, me, and one manager at night. It gets really busy sometimes, so if I go on break, the manager takes over. Like last night, you had barely any time to clean up after closing. I've had that moments like that as well. Because I also had like responsibilities to clean bathrooms, take out the trash. And whenever they change my shifts to where I can leave a bit earlier, I always have to make sure I have to get that done. I also do my duty as a bagger and also getting cards. Which, if you live in the hottest part of the world, getting carts is not the most fun thing to do during the summer. It's like I have to go out there with 2 things of bottled water. Good old swampland, USA. Or AK Florida. That's like us for as well. Like sometimes the store would usually be busy, but sometimes it's like dead quiet at night. I wonder who's doing the cards now, because I do not envy that person. It's like, best of luck, pal. You're gonna need lots of water. Although not too bad now, given it's starting to cool down. Oh crap. Where are they shooting at from? Oh, there you are. Are you kidding me? There we go. Dead. Die. There we go. So I'm not gonna game over to that. I'm not dying to that of all things. Especially when you're 10 minutes till closing and they tell customers to hurry up, but they take their sweet ass time with a cart wagon. It's so annoying. Oh, definitely. It's like when you think you're done, but then last minute, there's something. Oh, no! Oh, I think I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. First death. Oh my. Okay, so I got the little enemies to deal with again. Not too bad, I'd say. I also know what to expect. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh. Oh, come on. Ah, crap. I'm out of med packs. Oh, that's not a good time to be out of them. Either. Bolt for it, run, run, run. Oh, there's the enemy. Oh! Wait. Oh. There we go. I'll bring out the... Now where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Run. There's gonna be that big enemy coming this way. Fully aware of what you're gonna do, bitch. You're not that tough. Unless you're hazy, and then you probably know what to do. Just some extra damage, cause why not? Overkill, but why not? Speaking of horror games, has anyone here ever played Little Nightmares? That cool little puzzle platformer as give me a reference for your dragon character? Sure. Sure. Oh, you level nightmares? Watch the guy ruin it with mods. Yeah. That guy always does all kinds of games with mods. He even did like one with the Psychonauts 2. Replaced Raz with Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Man. I'm like, why doesn't people make mods like that? Unless there are mods out there, I'm just unaware of like how you get them. It's like, why doesn't Busted Waluigi? Wow, Waluigi. When's Waluigi gonna get his own game? Nintendo. Waluigi needs to deliver his tacos. Oh, really? Which Resident Evil? Village 7, 2, 3. Although, ruining 3 wouldn't be such a bad idea. Never played the third one, but I've seen someone play it. Just doesn't look as good as 2. Though I do like Nemesis a bit more, because he has that badass looking flamethrower. Guys, gotta time it correctly. Ah, man. You really gotta time it correctly with that. Yo! Martine, thank you for the follow. You think it's the remix and the one with the big lady? Oh, okay. So, 2, 3, and Village. The big lady. The big vampire lady that steps on the horny people. I feel like that game would actually be scary, but then, like, people always had, like, the meme of the vampire lady that just ruined the game for me. It's like, why you people gotta be like this? Why you gotta be horny? Wait, why alert's not popping up? That is weird. Something I'll have to look into later. So I don't know why it's not popping up the alerts. That's weird. Why search history? Oh boy. Why? Does he look up FNAF porn? I know he's into that series, so nothing surprises me what he looks up. Aware of some things those people make. Wonder what else he looks into. Dragon, my guy, you need to find a way to turn off those wires off, you think? Maybe. Oh! Thank you. I always forget about that mechanic sometimes. It's like I forget you can do that with certain things in the game. I don't know why. Sometimes I overthink simple things. Like, oh yeah, that mechanic. I just thought you had to be like, very quick, very timed window just to do this. Blaggy's favorite animatronic? I don't think so. Because I don't think we ever talked about it. And again, the only time we ever talked about FNAF is when Cortex has that purple skin. I'm like, my god, you're the purple guy! And then some kind of the bite or scratch of whatever year. Yoshi would probably know more about that stuff since I'm not the biggest FNAF person out there. I just like the animatronics. I'd like FNAF more if it wasn't like a point-and-click game. Because I just find the gameplay just so tedious. And also not really that scary. For me, like, I always find, like, things like jump scares just not that scary. It's like, if you can predict it happening, it's like, what's the point? It's not really that scary. Especially, like, something like FNAF, when it's just, like, something that's so predictable. It's like, no, it's not scary. It's just tedious. But the lore seems interesting, though. I'll give it that. Though. I don't know. It's always a series I think that's like overrated. It's like, did FNAF need all of those games? Come out every year? The closest I was interested with Security Breach, it was the closest for me for FNAF I would want to try was Security Breach. But then I saw how it turned out, and I'm good. FNAF 3 was pretty scary. Yeah, I'll give it that. The designs definitely looked very creepy. Hence my you. Oh. Oops. I hope I didn't trigger somebody. That was not intentional. Sorry. But, you know, if you like FNAF, that's okay. More power to you. I can kind of see why people like the series. But yeah, like the closest I was interested in FNAF was Security Breach. But then I saw gameplay, I watched the highlight of somebody's stream, I was like, you know, I'm good. I think it went downhill after this location. How so? Social location's the one with the ballerina, correct? It's weird. I kept tabs on the series even though I was like not the biggest person. Left it behind me because the fandom was pretty toxic. Oh yeah, definitely. Springtrap. Are you a fan of the glitch trap, Taylor? Are you having fun yet? uh, for me, mascot horror. My favorite's always been Bendy. Because I know people don't like Bendy in the Ink Machine, but it's like I'm the opposite, where it's like I enjoyed Bendy for what it is. Dark Revival is definitely a much better game, though. Because I agree with people with their criticism of Ink Machine. At least, like, the third chapter. That's, like, the worst. If they just reduced the amount of fetch quests and just made the combat actually good, I feel like it wouldn't be as long and wouldn't be as dragged out. I think it's just because less scary and more for making more about cutesy things with that one game. What is it called? Trying to think. What, the RPG game? FNAF World? I've also played that. It's pretty fun. Bit simple, but still pretty fun game. Not a cool as fact, but never played it. Though I will admit, Help Wanted was a pretty good one. Have you ever played the Game Boy Advance Fire games like Seas of Flame? I played, yes, Seas of Flame, Attack of the Rhinox. I also played that one for the DS. That's like a mix of classic Spyro and the Legend of Spyro. That's the reason I got the DS. Well, then Nintendogs. Then I also got Boom Bang. I'm like, I look back on myself. I'm like, Dreadclaw, what is wrong with you? Why did you get Boom Bang? Why'd you get bootleg Mario Party? That has bad graphics. It's like people complain about Crash 4 art style. Look at the Boom Bang models. Look what they did to Coco.
More corpses to infect.
That organic shit on the wall. That's dead tissue too. The crew thought it was a habitat changer. I think I'm gonna run some diagnostics. I think that's best, Freddy.
Shadow of Legacy. It's kind of bad. I can't remember. I never remembered the name of the game. It's also bad. I don't remember that much about it either. It's like all I just know it's a mix of classic and Legend of Spyro. That's literally all I remember. Oh yeah, FNAF World. You'd see style. I liked how that one FNAF animatronic had like a little paddle. It's cool. Paddle ball. Yeah. But got bored of it. Yeah. I can imagine. It wasn't the most interesting Spyro game out there. I'd say that's with me with, well, more so the board part would be like, with the Hero's Tale. Oh, I know Laggy would kill me for that. So I know for sure he would come after me just for saying I think the Hero's Tale is just about as bad as Enter the Dumpster Fire. Not so much like a glitch or a buggy thing, just more so I just find it so boring. They're gonna be started on the childish humor, which I get Spyro is meant for kids, but it's like you don't have to dumb down the characters like toddler level. I do like the breath abilities though. That's like the only thing I like about Hero's Tale. Outside of that, what spooked me was the shadow monsters and the noises they made. Looking for a considered Spoop-A-Thon game. Seems like a AU? Alternate universe? Oh, that's right. It was like, what, a reboot? I also did like the fact you could finally play a hunter outside of, like, the speedway levels. Do the nighttime mode. I mean, I could do Pikmin 4, but I already played through it. I already got a list already, but I do plan to eventually go back to Pikmin 4 and do that thing you told me about with Olimar. Because I also think I still need to do a Leafling, because I still have one more Leafling to cure. Since on the story made sense. Yeah, especially what they did to poor Bentley. They massacre my boy. Even though he's like my third favorite character to play as, but it's like, why you dumb him down like that? You monsters. They turned a smart guy into a dimwit person. Yeah. Like Titans and Mind Over Mutant, pretty much. What's your opinions of those games, Taylor? Exactly. It was just like a change of personality. Like, you know, he's in You're the Dragon, how he always sounds very intelligent. They just made him dumbed down. Just made him feel more like a average Yeti.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Beyond? Oh yeah, for sure. But hey, at least with that, at least we got the ballerina stuff out of, tag team racing. At least we got that memories. But we got it in Nitro Fueled, so got it in a better game. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely is like a good mix of them. Which is what I figured, like, at least, like, Crash's design just looks like a good blend of Titans and his old design. And of course you have, like, Dingodile, who looks like... I want to say he kind of looks like the Twin Sanity version. I mean, that would explain why he's hella thick. He's afraid of man boobs. You know, I'll explain why he doesn't like Cat Bat's skin they gave it. Oh boy, I almost said he. And then Twitter would cancel me. Or does nobody really care about if I call Cat Bat a he or a she? Just asking, just in advance if I mess up. And I say opposite gender of what Cat Bat is. Because for me personally, I don't really care. It's a video game character. But I understand people have their binaries. You know, more power to them. I can respect that. It's a cutie. Oh yeah, for sure. Crash 4 Crash is probably like my favorite design. Catbat goes by they, them, but I guess they can go by any pronoun. Yeah, I just don't like some people get offended for some reason when you like don't say the proper pronoun. It's like, guys, it's a video game character. Why do you care so much? I always say that because like there was a stream I was in from another community that me and Laggy are in. One of the modders like, the pronouns is they. It's like a video game character. Who cares? It's not like they'll go on Twitter and get offended. Sheesh. Like a lot of non-binary people who use any pronouns. Ah. I'm still trying to grasp, like, stuff like that. Especially, like, the thing of, like, gender fluid. I'm still, like, trying to understand stuff like that. Especially, like, I'm such a boomer at times. Oh, I'm not offended by dabbing. I'm like whatever when it comes to dabbing. Oh.
Make us whole again.
Make you whole again? How do I do that? I mean, if you want to feel whole, just don't get Taco Bell.
Elizabeth, this is Jacob. I came to the bridge looking for you, but it is completely fucked. I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back, and neither should you. It looks like the admin staff went to the mining deck to meet up with the other survivors. I'll head there too. If you aren't with them, I'll find a way to contact you. I promise.
Girl wants to feel whole, just don't get Taco Bell. There you go. go. But yeah, let's see. Credits. Circuit breaker. Okay, we're good in terms of health. We don't need to go back for anything. Just want to look around. Let's see what circuit breaker will we get from this. There we go.
Transferred from water purification to ADS cannons.
We got it. The ADS cannons are back online.
Oh.
Wait. Auto targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck. No auto targeting. The cannons are useless.
Oh shit, that sounds good.
You want to go out there with all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I give the cannons enough targeting data, it'll recalibrate the system. Got a better idea?
Oh man, I should give him Taco Bell then.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Or maybe some Five Guys. Or some Subway. Pretty sure the homeless guy in the bridge will accept anything. He was like a nice person that could sell for anything. Oh shit.
What's the plan?
I'll sync a few of the ADS cannons to one of my tools. I target an asteroid, cannons take it out, and I recalibrate the system.
We're out of options. Do it.
Let's see. Save here real quick. I want to say this when they introduce us to the new turret gimmick. Because in the original Dead Space, they had it set up to where it's like the typical turret section you would see in pretty much like any PS2 era platformer. That's the thing, it's like every PS2 platformer somehow like a turret section. Even Mario Sunshine had a turret section.
Entering zero gravity.
But in this, they made it a lot different. So we can have the cool jetpack gimmick.
Syncing targeting system.
It feels weird at first, but it's not too bad. Then again, I'm used to playing with mouse and keyboard for stuff like this. So, it just feels more weird to me, if anything.
Calibration complete. Cannon auto-targeting online.
Yeah, it's definitely much easier compared to the original, as far as, like, that aspect goes. Oh, still need to calibrate others. Okay, this was the one. Wait, what? Why did it not let me take the oxygen? There we go. Let's see, there's probably gonna be some enemies around.
Syncing targeting system. Property approaching critical.
Oh, there's the enemy. There's the necromorph. Dead already. Good shit.
Syncing targeting system. Data migration complete. ADS recalibrated. Auto-targeting systems enabled.
They're back. The ADS cannons are online shipwide. Thank God. Engaging autopilot. Get yourself
Get out of there.
inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
Captain's nest. Okay, so back to the top then.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Isaac, Hammond, I just intercepted a transmission for medical.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of it.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
Nicole, I'm going back to medical.
Makes sense.
I'll head to the crew deck and look for survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
The crew deck. Wonder if he knows something we don't.
Oh boy, Chapter 5. There we go. Actually pressed that, I didn't mean to. Oh well. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's right, we don't have the security for it. Just in case there's any up here. I've always learned from after playing Bloodborne, never trust any corners. Never trust. When you think you're safe, you're never safe. This at times do also apply to Monster Hunter. When you think you're safe, you're not really safe. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you to go back here. Oh, we got text logs. Might as well grab these.
Warning. Multiple security protocols have been corrupted. Some areas may be inaccessible. Recommendation. Acquire department-grade permissions and compile master security override at this console.
Master security override. Find a few senior officers rates, or should cover the permissions it needs.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forget they had like some side missions for this. Okay, so we gotta go back this way. How are you in terms of ammo? Oh shit. May as well get some ammo over here. Oh, like I said, you're never safe. Oh, we're just, I was trying to buy some things and then the enemy comes from behind, sneaking from behind. Also, apparently some side missions as well. What you eating, Taylor? What did you eat? What was on the menu for lunch today? Let's see. Sell this first and then buy some more. The benefit of having all the upgrades now, I don't worry about spending as much for that. For suit upgrades. So I'm perfectly stocked up when it comes to... As soon as I asked that you got gained up on. And you ate a spicy chicken sandwich? Ooh, tasty. Chimkin. Yeah. It's one thing that Bloodborne has taught me. When you think you're safe, you're never safe. That sometimes applies to Monster Hunter as well. But I know for sure it definitely applies to this game as well. When you think you're safe, you're not safe. Chimkin, indeed. Which I didn't know that was a thing until a friend of mine mentioned. I was like, I didn't know there was like a... that was a thing. Chimkin. The Chimkins. I'm getting the loop with the fancy internet terms. Like, drip. I try to be hip with the young peoples.
Now arriving at Metro.
God, cringe sucks.
You said chemical weapon? I can barely hear you.
Any other interesting things about Laggy I should know about? If I ever meet him in real life, I'm just gonna wear a WoWo shirt. It's just gonna be a shirt with the OWO on it. He sent it liking Tana, he said, "That's all I'll say." Martina's a witness. Okay. Some good ammo against him. Whoa.
Daniel, the door to medical just locked behind me. Hello?
Another survivor, at last. You'll be safe here. I'm a doctor.
Is Nicole Brennan with you?
You're not here for sanctuary then. Well, Dr. Brennan's currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
How about you unlock these doors and I'll find her myself?
Are you that selfish? You might let something in. Or out.
Oh, it's that doctor. Oh boy.
You've decided to be difficult. Take a seat. I'll be with you momentarily.
Evacuate this area immediately. You know, that's some good advice. I should listen to that sign. But I have to save people, so I can't evacuate. He was fucking there, bro? And he goes, yeah. More often because of me. It does. Learn a new site to Laggy. Does he ever say, like, all my homies or anything like that around you? All my homies. Just like the cheese. One stream he was spearing Spiral and I said, I'm sick of heat. Take me with you, Laggy. He said, maybe someday. That just sounds like the conch shell from SpongeBob. Conch shell, will I get married? Perhaps. Maybe someday. Hey, what up, Kirby Mom? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the land of spooks. Wait, how come I can't go? Oh. There we go. Go this way.
Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients.
What is this?
Research, of course. I'm so close to finding that missing factor. A unitologist would understand.
What missing factor are you looking for? It just looks like he's mentally insane. Oh, this way. Oh, I see. I think I bought a lot of ammo. Cry of Fear. I don't think I have it. Wait. Is that the game that uses, let's see, Cry of Fear. That's the Half-Life engine game, correct? Cry of Fear. Maybe. It depends on... Oh, I'll just add it to my library so I don't forget. There we go. Oh, it does look like a Source Engine game. Maybe. It just depends how far we get for Spoop-A-Thon, because the big list of games. Let's see, because I got this. Luigi's Mansion 1, Luigi's Mansion 3, Bramble the Mountain King, which is like Little Nightmares, but Norse mythology. Epic Mickey for a good friend of mine, and Ma, Gizmo Cat. Plague Tale, Requiem, one of my all-time favorite story. Well, the first one I really liked, Plague Tale, Innocence. Well, my all-time favorite story-driven games. And that's usually a thing with me. I usually don't play those types of games either. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I do like story in games, but it's more so like... It's something like The Last of Us. It's like... where the gameplay's not that interesting, but the story is, but I don't usually play those types of games. Then again, to me, The Last of Us is more so an interactive movie. Ugh. What else? Resident Evil 7, I still need to finish the PS5 version. I also wanted to get through Layers of Fear because I've been curious about that game. Especially with, more so with the horror fandom, if anything, because developers that make Layers of Fear are making the Silent Hill 2 remake, and everybody's been bitching about that remake for some reason. It's like, oh no, why'd you pick them? Which I don't know, because I never played any of their games, but it's like... I don't listen to the horror community, because I know it's majority of them like, FNAF. So it's like, I don't know. But, yeah, I want to try out Layers of Fear to see if it's really as bad as they say. It's, like, not that scary, but, you know. You know. We'll see. We'll see. And I also wanted to check out Evil Within 2 as well, because I didn't like the first one as much, but when I played, the second one seems much better. But, yeah, could add that game to the list. Plus, I imagine it won't take that long to get through Luigi's Mansion. Because I know for a fact you can get through that game in a day. You know what you're doing. There is hope. For random shit in the fridge and boom. Exactly. Let me make you some spicy ramen. I make a mean spicy ramen. Oh, you do, Taylor? Go for that spicy ramen. Ooh. Spicy ramen. Oh, shit. You know, it's a good thing I bought all that ammo, because I don't like these enemy whatsoever. Wait, what? How'd he kill me that quick? What the fuck? I wasn't that low on health, game. Yeah, it's always the reason I hate that enemy the most. It's so such bullshit. Yes, it better have chicken in it. That's the most important thing. If it doesn't have that chicken, 0 out of 10. Slow it down. I could do that. Oh, shit. Oh, let me kill this thing quick. Oh, there's 2 of them. enough credits so I can get some ammo. Because I know it might be useful against it. Someone played Warrior World by chance? I have. It's the closest I've come to play any Wario game. I always rented it from Blockbuster. Which by chance, Taylor, have you ever heard of Anton Blast? Pizza Tower. PTSD-inducing game. More stuff like the how it works with the grading. Like getting combos, not getting hit. You have to get quick to the ending fast. Otherwise, the pizza gets you. Da 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 da. You don't think you have? It's pretty cool. I don't know if you play games on PC, Taylor. There is a demo of it. It's like Wario Land, but it has like some inspiration from Crash Bandicoot. Time to get funky. Da 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 do 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 do. It has such good music. Pizza Tower, new funky mode. And then it's just it's his little sidekick in that game that's like Pizza Tower, but it's with the sugar. It's candy. Okay, I can buy that ammo. That's why you resort to consoles. Let me check the specs for the demo, because I don't think it's, like, that demanding. But that's fair. It's supposed to be coming out for Switch. But the demo itself is only on PC. But it's pretty cool, though. It has, like, the Wario Land vibe to it. It has, like, some aspects to it that's, like, Crash Bandicoot. Let's see. Even, like, some of the music, too, sounds, like, very Crash-like. Let's see. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 2nd generation Intel Core HD graphics. I could snip the system requirements. I think they have a separate one for itch.io. Well, that reminds me, there's also psilocybin. Another game that's more so like Crash Bandicoot. Well, more so the first one. Alrighty, I'll show you later. I can also show you a psilocybin. The psilocybins. I wonder when the heck that game's gonna go into full release. I believe that one's still in like early access. Which is also a fun fact, that game has like time trials for during boss levels. These games. And there's that one boss. I'm glad they had checkpoints for like certain the boss fights. Cause I saw cause there's this one boss in Silo's side build where you're fighting inside a computer and you have to do damage to it by destroying, I want to say like chips. And then you have to land on like, I want to say the BIOS. Oh my god. I don't want to imagine what that boss fight was like without the checkpoints. It's more so annoying because after you're during the first phase, you have to go backwards. And with Crash Bandicoot games, you know how great it is to go backwards in levels with that camera. Because everyone loves those, right? Those are the best parts of Crash Bandicoot. No, it's like inside a motherboard type of chip. I can't... Yeah. It's worth some backtracking. TK64. I know, right? And that will always be a game I always will defend. I get why some people don't like DK64 all that much, but I don't know. To me, DK64 is still better than playing Mario 64. I will die on that hill. I will stay on that hill, damn it. The only thing I don't like going back and playing with DK64 is Diddy Kon's barrels jetpack. The controls for that just feel so ass. Only thing it could use is changing characters anytime. Yeah, that would be a nice thing for sure if they were ever do remake for it. Beaver bother? The only thing I don't like I would say about DK64 would be like the coins, the ones you get from the arcade games. But other than that, I don't know. DK64, I always still hold nostalgia just because it was my first experience with Donkey Kong outside of Mario Party 3. I would love to see another 3D Donkey Kong game. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's the worst. Oh, shit. You have a favorite boss from DK64 by chance, Taylor? I always liked the Jack in the Box one. For me, that was like a big standout. Among them. The only boss I thought was lame was the cardboard cutout fight. when you get like near the end of the game. Although I did like the Dragonfly when you play as Chunky Kong more. Oh yeah, the Armadillo. He's a cool boss fight as well. I always liked it when he got damaged by the barrel. He'd go. I don't know. I always just like that sound effects and the animation as a kid. I always just thought that was funny. Also, have you 100%ed the game? I feel like more people 100%ed that game compared to Crash 4. I always feel like that's a given. And all the antidote compared, like, Crash 4 in his review to Gone 64 when it comes to, like, the collectible aspect. Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, reload quick. Shay. How many bullets do it? Okay, I still got plenty for this. I really like the cybernetic characters. That might be why you like Engine. Also, DK64. Because I feel like that's more possible than majority of people that attempted to go for 100% in Crash 4. Which is weird, because I have an unpopular opinion when it comes to Crash. It's like... when it comes to Crash games, I like going for 100% with Crash 4 at least, because I feel like I get motivated because of the costumes. Because the one I always liked 100% is Crash 2 and Crash Team Racing, but it's never like something like Warped or the first one. It's like, okay, you get a cutscene, but I get some like in like a cool skin or something. It's like, okay, I feel motivated to go for 100%. Those blueprints can kiss my ass. Crash 4, DK64, Ty Tasmanian Tiger. Ooh, you like Ty? Never 100%. Try to remember, I think I did attempt 100% the first Ty. The only thing that's annoying about trying to go for 100% with Ty, the first one, is just... considering the crates blend in. Especially with the Razorback level. Which is cool, the level itself is pretty cool, but trying to find the crates, even in the remaster, it's just annoying to find. Crash Bash 2, you guess. Wouldn't blame you, because... yeah, especially with the, beach levels. I could definitely agree when it comes, like, levels are really big. But there's enemy gonna be around here. Outback Safari music is dope, though. Oh, for sure. Then again, the first Tide soundtrack is still the best. When it comes to Tide the Tasmanian Tiger. I remember the second ones as much. I still have to play the third one. Because a friend of mine gifted me the remaster on Steam. It's like, oh yeah, I never played that game in my childhood. Even though I know it's not going to be that fun. More so because, like, the combat, apparently. I always did like the crab mech. I thought that always looked neat. But it's like, I don't know, I'd rather play the second one. Then there's the fourth one, which basically just Rayman Origins, but not as good. Which also just recently came out for Switch. Oh, the game that was made by the same people that made Frogger. Swampy's Revenge. I'm aware of the game. I think I played a demo of it years ago. It's like, I look at gameplay back, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like something that was made by the Frogger people. I mean, you could name a bunch of obscure platformers from the generation. I would probably know them, like Scalar. The game I always thought that was like, oh yeah, that was like a Spyro ripoff. And surprised it was not. Well, it's more like Jack and Daxter's to some extent. The transforming gimmick was cool, though. I just wish the penguin lizard was more playable in different levels, though. That was my favorite to play as. I feel like they probably had more time for that game. They would have, like, there would be more use out of the transformations. Which reminds me, a game we're going to be playing this for Spoop-A-Thon. It's like another game a friend of mine gifted me. It's called Hell Pie, which reminds me of, I don't know if you know of it, but it was this really it always reminds me of this really obscure platformer from the same generation Zapper's from. It's called Whiplash. It was a 3D platformer where you play as a weasel and he's chained together with a bunny. PS2, GameCube, and Xbox generation had some very obscure stuff. Did you play again? Oh, definitely. Definitely played the Zappers again. Let's see. See if we bring this with us. Oh. Wait, let me see if it's around there. Another game at some point I need to play is Mad Dash Racing. which is like Rayman Arena, but it has different classes. Kind of like Sonic Riders. Which had Gex in it. It's tail time!
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the test on patient transferring from given the reports from the colony, he's lucky.
Oh shit. I did this, somebody was gonna see that tag. You can be here if you want. Oh shit. I didn't think anybody was gonna notice that. But let's just say Dreadclaw's not the biggest fan of that franchise. That's the nicest way he can say it. But let's just say Dreadclaw's not the biggest fan of that franchise for various reasons.
I can't sign off on this. You do what's best, of course, but
Let's just say that that's the nicest way I can say without saying certain things I say on Twitter. Plus, you two seem nice as far as Pokemon fans go. I mean, heck, Taylor didn't even say when I said Yokai Watch or Monster Hunter Stories 2, it's like... she didn't say, like, oh, Dreadclaw, is that the Pokemon clone / ripoff? It's nice for once. I have to deal with those types of fans. So... Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. I was concerned, because, yeah, it's like... that type of fan is what I just can't stand. It's like... Me and a friend of mine, we always have this thing with Pokemon. Like, he doesn't hate it. He doesn't like it when Pokemon doesn't get called out. It's like... People always... There's always this weird double standard with Pokemon. It's like... People always have your typical thing where it's like... Oh look, they're making another COD. Oh, Cyberpunk. That game came out buggy, glitchy, broken mess. But then you have something like Scarlet and Violet. Where that game came out buggy, glitchy, and just a disaster. It's like... Oh no, you get a pass. I just rolled my eyes. It's like, people, are you guys playing the same game or something? I don't know. It's like, bruh. I don't get Pokemon fans to that extent. It's like, do you want to defend mediocrity? It's like, I don't know. That's just me with Pokemon fans. Like, if someone defends it, I just look at them different. It's like, you could say bullshit about Cyberpunk, the Battlefield game, or anything that's buggy, broken, glitchy mess, but oh no, Scarlet and Violet gets passed. It's like, those types of fans I can't stand. Then, of course, like, any monster taming game, you're like, oh, Pokemon clone ripoff. That's why I don't like Pokemon as much. It's just... Otherwise, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. If I just want to play an RPG like that, I have options. Even though I don't like Pokemon as much, I will never hate Trico. That's why I was asking DMs, what's your favorite Pokemon, Taylor? Has been Scarlet and Violet made Legends Arceus mechanics. What? That says a lot. Instead of gliding and dashing while flying, they make you fall and drop in the middle of gliding. I even saw the flaws in Scarlet and Violet, as someone who played it since he was 9. Yeah. And sadly, with the way that Pokemon is sold, it just seems like it's just gonna be the standard. It's like, hey guys, you gave us money. You don't care like the game is dumpster fire. We can make it this way. I do hope that it gets much better for Pokemon. Because... yeah. It definitely feels like Game Freak should not be in charge of those games. That I always say, it's like, why release Legend of Arceus and then you release Scarlet and Violet the same year? It just seems like such a dumb decision. Why release 2 games? I get that it's 2 different teams. Kind of like how Monster Hunter has, like, because there's the A team and then there's the B team. But if Scarlet and Violet was made by the A team, yikes. Ugh. That just says a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scarlet Violet has a lot of potential. It was fun for what it was, but it's got a lot of issues. You will say this, though, Silver and Heart Gold were the best. What they need to do is stop rushing the games out. Exactly. I say they should have just waited until this year to release Scarlet and Violet. Be like, hey guys, here's our Pokemon Direct. We're gonna talk about our upcoming Gen 10 game. Or is it, Gen 9? Or I lose track. It's like, here you go. We're gonna release it next year. It was like, it's funny because you would think the Sonic game would be buggy, broken, glitchy mess. But somehow, Game Freak made Team Sonic, or Sonic Team, competent. You know that means a lot, for sure. It's like, bruh. But, you know... oh yeah, that. I mean, was that a good game, though? I'm just saying. Then again, I haven't liked the Sonic game since Unleashed, so... but yeah, I remember Colors like issue. The fact they even had, like, that one glitch you can do and it caused, like, seizures. I think it was average. Yeah, I'd say so. It's like nothing special. I don't get why Sonic fans like that game so much. Like, it just feels like an inferior version of Sonic Unleashed. Like, the bosses are not that interesting. The wisps are cool, but I don't know. Level design-wise, just not that interesting. Bring back Chow Garden? Indeed. Bring back the Chows. I need my Tamagotchi life stuff. I need the Tamagotchi life. Which they somewhat brought that, well, different game, Balan. They had something that was like Chows, but it was not Chows. I don't know why I brought up that game. It's not the same. Yes, I've also played it for April Fool's joke. Taylor, I did this funny joke this year. So, now you know I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemans. So, I started streaming. I had on the category Pokemon Emerald. And instead of Pokemon Emerald, because I was making people think I was playing Pokemon, I was actually playing Bat. Like, guys, I got the shiny. Guys, got the shiny. That was fun. But getting Balan on sale now, that was not worth it. That game is so boring. Like, even if Sega gave you... if Square Enix gave you it for free, it was not worth it. It's that bad. Like Fallout 76 bad. Where it's like, okay, at least it's playable, but it's not that good. Like Sonic Adventure 2. Ooh. I do like me some Sonic Adventure 2. That was my first ever Sonic game. My favorites with Sonic are usually Sonic Adventure 1, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, not Adventure 1, because it has like some nice aspects of it, but 2 is definitely a much better game. Heroes, Sonic Riders, Unleashed. Then you got Pac-Man World 2. Ooh, I love the Pac-Man World. I didn't like Repack that much, but it had some nice aspects of it. Though I should try it again, because, I don't know. I just have a lot of nostalgia for the original. Hope they remake that one as well. That would be cool. I'm just generally glad that Bandai Namco remembered that Pac-Man World is a thing. I was still surprised the fact we got like a remake of Klonoa. And Pac-Man's like, wait, Bandai Namco? You actually remember you have franchises that are not anime? Or Dark Souls? Not that's a bad thing, because I really like Ni no Kuni. But it's like, bruh. The music slaps. Oh, indeed. I was glad that at least they used the original music from Pac-Man World 1 in the remake. But it was like not compressed. And as well, like Pac-Man World 2 soundtrack also slaps. Then there's Pac-Man World 3, which I never played, but a friend of mine told me to stay away from that one. He doesn't say it's a bad game, it's just mediocre at best. Speaking of remakes, Super Mario RPG, love its soundtrack. I kind of want to get that game, because I hear really good things about that. And also, as somebody who's like a big fan of Paper Mario, well, the first two. And I hear that Super Mario RPG 7 Stars is the Paper Mario games are sequels to that game, where I'm like kind of interested. But it's like, if I want to get that, it'd probably like, not that high on my list. But it looks really good, though. I've always enjoyed, like, the RPG games from Mario. A lot more than, like, the platformer ones. I definitely know 1,000 Year Door, that's gonna be a day one purchase for me. One of the best games on the GameCube. Along with Pikmin, and Metroid Prime, and Prime 2. But I'm one of those weird people. My first exposure to both Mario and Crash were the party games. First time with Crash, Crash Bash. Mario, Mario Party 3. Hey, what up, Bodai? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's Nicole.
Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary.
Oh, gotta press that.
Shipwise transmission override. Isaac Thon.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us
Isaac Clark. All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Oh! I assume this is the regenerating creature? Over at my friend's house, we played a lot of TF2. Oh, nice! You guys get any W's? You kicked butt today? Good old TF2. Yeah. I will catch up with chat in just a moment, as I'm doing my best to survive against this. Oh. He's dead. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh, that was... No, that was a bad place to go. Well, at least he's not gonna come in here, right? Right. Oh. On that. Get out of there. Yep.
Nicole's broadcast
It was a trick by a fucking unitologist. Dr. Mercer. He's locked down medical to experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down to one of the offices. Must be Mercer. I can brute force the internal doors, but you will have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
Okay, so let's do a save real quick. You only use Pyro. One of your friends only use Scout. The other one use Soldier. Good choices. Get the Burning Blaze. One gets the Speed Factor. And the other has the RPGs. I got that Super Mario RPG music in my head. At least it's not gonna be as bad as Beverly Hills Chihuahua. That's just a song that will never escape my mind. Oh crap. Crap. Can I not get... Oh, I can. I can get through there. Why am I bothering with these enemies? Oh, I do have to go through there. Okay. I just wanted to rush for the door, but no, it's free here. Oh, go for here quickly as I can. Scatter as stuff as fast as I can. I'm just mashing X, because don't want to deal with the enemy. Tomorrow I could probably download TF2. Hopefully my Windows 7 won't blow up. Hopefully. Defined by blow up, it's just like the computer. Does Windows 7 not handle TF2 anymore? Oh. At least that one enemy's not following me around, so I can just deal with stuff like this. Oh, it isn't? Ah. So I wouldn't be surprised since I used to have Windows 7 for a while, and I tried getting TF2 on it, and it lagged. Ouch. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright, Bodai, thanks for tuning. Hope you have a good rest of your evening/night. I shall talk to you later. That was before it overheated because of me neglecting to dust it. Ah. I gotta do that as well at some point. Because I don't know if it's like some kind of like dust buildup. Because recently, after like the recent NVIDIA update, one of my fans have been acting up. It like doesn't spin as much. It's really slow. Does anybody play Mario Party? Which one? Because I have Superstars. The one I don't have is Super. Try to place it. Not yet, because sometimes it does spin fast, but sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. But if I do, I'll have to look into like what kind of fan it is. Hairspray on it. That's what I always use when clean out the computer. Sometimes I use a paintbrush, just to get in between like the little spots that the can of air just can't get to. We'll save while I'm here, just be safe. One can never save too much, especially if you play an RPG. You restart the game, and then next thing you know, you have to make a lot of progress all over again. True story. Happened with Monster Hunter Stories 1. I got far into a pain-in-the-ass boss fight, and then my dumbass self forgot to save, and I had to go through so much of that game again. Ugh. Superstars? Yeah, the one that's more or less a remake compilation of the N64 Mario Party games. I don't have Super Mario Party because I was interested to get it. Just because, oh wait, it's a new Mario Party, but then I saw like the boards, they just weren't that interesting. The minigames looked cool though. But yeah, all I have is a Superstar. More so because I got it just because a friend of mine plays a lot of Mario Party. And me and him don't really play that many games aside from like Splatoon 100% Orange Juice. Which for anyone here that doesn't know what that is, I wouldn't blame it because it's a very niche game. It's more or less think Mario Party but with chibi anime characters. And you go around the board collecting stars, kind of like Mario Party 9. You can also fight people to the death to get stars. And then you land on your home space. And the first person to get, I want to say 5 or 6 of those spaces, you win. It's pretty fun. It's very addictive. Little party game. That's another game I could show Taylor later. I showed Taylor all of the obscure stuff out there. Really? He doesn't like Mario Party? I mean, I'm not the biggest Mario person here, but I can never say no to Mario Party because it's a lot of fun. I mean, I get with like Mario Kart because you don't like Mario at all. That's fair. I know it's funny because I know one of his friends gifted him that 3D All Stars thing. I like how Nintendo's like, hey guys, here's 3D All Stars. The next year they have N64 online with Mario 64, and it's like, bruh. I'm sure I could persuade him. Then like he'd be like, Dreadclaw, what the heck are you doing? You betrayed me. Yeah, it's like, why not try it? Mario Party games are fun. It's a little board game. Mini games.
Oh god! Hold on. I can help you.
I don't know why lag you wouldn't try it.
We're all dying. There's poison, but there's still time. Her enzyme will work if you... She just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us!
You get more to do than be frustrated on
She was right. Air quality is dropping shipwide. Something's poisoning the oxygen and hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
He said we could fix it. He came looking for liquid nitrogen. And there has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Get the cryo.
Protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, at that point I'm like, I seem always frustrated with the game, like, why do you keep playing the game if you're getting frustrated with Rumble? It's like, you'd think common sense wise, if you're getting frustrated with a game, you'd think somebody would just take a break from it. It's even like when he's a level 100, it's like, why don't you just take a break from Rumble? I'm sure there's still be player base when you come back to it laggy, but yeah. A shame Superstars didn't have like the dual mode.
Here! There's emergency bed controls at the security checkpoint. Go!
Man, that would have been so cool. I like that about Mario Party 3. Let's see, let's get the O2. Let's see, it's not time for text logs. Let me pause real quick. Stream some Spyro if anything. Wind down a bit. Exactly. Because if he just keeps playing the game, he's just gonna get more frustrated with it, because I'm like somewhat taking a break from Rumble. It's like, you gotta take a break from a game sometimes, otherwise you're just not gonna have fun with it. Especially given like the current circumstances Rumble's in, where it's like the netcode's not that great. Odd balancing nerf and buffs that somewhat questionable. Although I don't mind Tana's though. You always get so mad with Tana. It's like, bruh, just chillax about Tana. I mean, hey, she's still better than Coco no matter what. Tana be thick. Tana be Bay. Well, not as Bay as Pastino Possum. That's a fact. So then you get the waist deep challenges. Oh, that's true.
Okay, it's clearing. Mercer pumped that gas in from hydroponics. The air's already that bad.
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
Well, she got that cool looking Cortex skin at the end of the event pass. I actually saw what it looks like. Oh my god, that looks cursed. I like the lava lamp gun though, that looks cool. Cortex is life. I definitely know for sure I'm gonna get back into it once. I know when Ripto drops. That for sure, that's when I'm gonna get back into the game. I need me some Ripto. Then we'll see Spiral 4 next. Although I don't believe the October one, that I definitely know for sure it's fake. Have you played any... well, let's see. Have you played any Ratchet & Clank or Sly Cooper, Taylor? Because we're talking about platformers. But we're talking about all-time favorites. But those definitely are my all-time favorites from PS2. Aside from, like Kingdom Hearts. I want a new Sly Cooper game. Sony. Well, at least with Jim Ryan gone, that seems like a possibility. Which, thank God. Now we can get some games. We're not going to get cutscene simulators as much. I imagine, like, if he was still in charge, we'd see, like, The Last of Us Part 2 remake. It's like, okay, who want a remake of that? I'd be up for a remaster of Infamous. I would want it. Really? You never played it? I'm kind of surprised. But yeah, the Ratchet & Clank series is really good. Like, if you're a fan of Agent 9's gameplay, that's essentially what Ratchet & Clank is. A shame on PS4 they only have, like, the bad one. Ah, well. Really? Worst Nightmare? I don't know how to feel about that. What do you mean worst Nightmare? Oh, that's fair. I mean, Ratchet & Clank to an extent is kind of like a shooter, but it's more so a platformer. It's more so an action adventure platformer. Like, it's not so much a collectathon, it's more about the adventure. All the cool and wacky weapons and gadgets. You'd probably like the first Jak and Daxter. That's still a serious game I'm trying to get into. So I like the first one, to a certain extent. Tried the third one, wasn't the biggest fan of. More so just due to, like, the vehicle controls. I know it's with Naughty Dog, whenever they do vehicle games. But it's like, their platformer games with vehicle sections, it's always ages like milk. But then you have stuff like Crash Team Racing, or I remember somewhat liking Jak X, because that was a lot of fun. They're more so vehicle based games are a lot more fun. And we're talking about worst nightmares. That's me and the motorcycle levels in Warped. Oh yeah, fuck the Jeep. And yeah, the submarine. More so because of the hitbox, if anything. It's just too massive. Especially with, like, the lighting in the underwater levels. Ugh. I understand why people like Rapid Cortex. I mean, it's cool because you have stuff like Mark Hamill and that drill sergeant, but it's like, if you want to play Warped, just go play Warped. Just go play Warped. Don't play the inferior version of Warped. Does it? I kind of forget, because I haven't played Rapid Cortex since 2020. I remember having, like, some decent movement. We all live in a yellow submarine. A very gigantic submarine. It also has, like, a nice soundtrack to it as well. My favorite's usually, like, Rocco Elemental's boss battle music. There's like one good bit of from the game I could say. It's definitely like somewhat of a soundtrack. Or Mark Hamill's boss fight. Da, 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 da.
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, if I have you back fixing the Ishimura's engines,
It's pretty clean. They can do a spin tornado in the water, making you unstoppable. Oh, really?
and I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clark, with or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
Oh, shit. Why don't your limbs come off? There we go. First part down. Now to finish off these little guys. That's right, you better run away, you little fuckers.
Bastard let me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Stop that, Hunter. The Mercer's gone. He wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
And we got a tissue sample. Alright.
Let's call it a tissue sample. From Mercer's pet hunter.
Careful. Who knows what mad science went into that thing?
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to.
Looks like a head crab. Kinda does. You mean the smaller enemies? They definitely do.
You'll need another way there. Take the tram back towards the hangar and then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the track? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
They do a remake of the second one. I'd be curious to see what they do, because... Oh, the lighting would be interesting, especially with the section with these alien velociraptors. Especially the section with the kamikaze babies. I know, it sounds crazy, but there is an enemy in the second one that's basically babies that are walking kamikazes. Yeah, the second one has no chill as far as enemy design. It does get a little bit creepy later on. Alright, let's get to a save point, and after I'll call it for the day.
Now arriving at flight deck traffic control.
Let's see, there's gotta be a save station around here. Oh, there's one. Actually, do we have any modules we can use? Any nodes? So I can do that. Oh, we have free. Okay, what can we upgrade? Well, first, let's upgrade this. Let's see, pulse rifle. Nothing really upgrade there. I might as well go for stasis duration. There we go. Alrighty. Save. And that's a good stop point for today. But alrighty. Before we go, would like to thank the people that tuned to the stream today. If you're just lurking, much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be starting our playthrough of Luigi's Mansion, which I assume will only take like one stream just to get through. At least you know what you're doing. But yeah, go Ouija. Go Ouija. Let's see who is live. Oh, I got somebody who's playing Rumble. We could go say hi to. Let's go say hi to Pisces. He's a pretty cool person. He usually does PlayStation. He's a trophy hunter. He likes platformers. He also streamed the Pokemans. He does all kinds of stuff. Can't wait for some Luigi's Mansion. Oh, because of Luigi. It's like, oh wait, that's a Luigi. Yeah. He also has played some Fall Guys. So yeah. Yeah. Some good old Luigi's Mansion. We just not afraid of no ghosts. What you talking about? Da 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 da. But yeah. Words. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, and I shall talk to you guys later. Peace.